Welcome back to the channel. So this is the overview and unboxing video of the Arylic LP10 wireless music streamer. It's a music streamer that works with AirPlay 2 and Google Cast. And you can also use it with streaming service like Spotify and Tidal. I've been using the LP10 for around a week now. Now let's unbox it and I'll tell you more about it. I've actually opened this before. So it comes with a user manual, the device itself, a remote, and an adapter. It's also available in other plugs depending on which country you're from. And here we have a USB cable, RCA to mini jack cable, and a mini jack to mini jack cable. So this is what's included in the package. For the build of the device, it's actually really lightweight, as it's entirely made out of plastic. On the front, there's an OLED screen, and on the top, we have 4 touch buttons. Let's look at the inputs and outputs. For inputs, we have an analog line-in signal, and we have a USB Type-A connector, which you can use with a USB flash drive to play directly from the device. And for the outputs, we have a digital optical out and an analog line out. Personally, I'll be using the optical out to my DAC and then to my speaker amps. The line out will be mostly for those who want to convert a Bluetooth speaker into a multi-room speaker or a speaker that supports AirPlay or Google Cast. We also have a LAN port for more stable connection if the Wi-Fi signal isn't strong enough. Now let's check out the remote control. We have the on-off button. With this button, you can change the display brightness. And we have a Wi-Fi mode button, Bluetooth button, and a line-in mode. Then we have volume buttons, the play pause button, which works as the mute button in line-in mode, and the play button in Bluetooth or network mode. Then we have the USB mode button that allows you to play from your USB flash drive, and a preset EQ button, which allows you to scroll through 6 different EQs. Then we have a favorite playlist button, and these two are preset buttons, so you could save your favorite settings. Now let's talk about the setup and app interface. The setup is relatively simple. After you plug in the device, you can touch the plus button, then it automatically recognizes the device. It was very easy for me when I connected the device for the first time. It works both on iOS and Android, and you don't need to sign in order to use this app. And for iOS devices, it can also recognize the LP10 in the Home app, so you can use it to set up multi-room audio. I tried casting from Apple Music, and all you need to do is click the AirPlay button, and it immediately recognizes the device. You can see what's playing on your Go Control app, and it also displays on the screen that you're using AirPlay to cast music. And here are the touch buttons. You can see it pause the music, and the volume button. It also works similarly with Android devices. You can cast to the LP10, and the app interface is basically the same with iPhone or Android. And when you cast with Google Cast, it also shows what song you're playing and the artist name. One thing that I wish was available on the app is the EQ. Apparently you can only adjust the EQ on the remote, and there are only 6 presets. So hopefully this will come in a later update. There are also a few built-in streaming services in the app. You can connect to your NAS server, and there are 2 radio apps, the Arylic Radio and U Radio, and there's Spotify and Tidal, which unfortunately I cannot test as I don't have a subscription for these services. The Arylic radio is free, and you can browse different stations from different countries. So this is my usage scenario of the Arylic LP10. I mainly cast music to it and then output it through an optical signal to my 4C ZD3 DAC. And then the signal is converted to an analog signal and outputs to my mission amp, which drives my speakers. When I stream from AirPlay, the sample rate is displayed at 88.2 kHz on my ZD3 DAC. The sample rate is 88.2 kHz no matter what song I cast to it, even if it's CD quality or high-res audio. The songs will be resampled to 88.2 kHz. In theory, it's able to support lossless audio and some high-res tracks. When I use Google Cast to cast to the LP10, the sample rate is displayed at 96 kHz. The highest sample rate that Google Cast supports is 24-bit 96 kHz, so in theory it can also support high-res audio. Even though the LP10 also supports Bluetooth, AirPlay 2, and Google Cast is just much more stable and higher bitrate than Bluetooth transfer, especially for iPhone and iOS users, which the Bluetooth only supports AAC. So in summary, I think the LP10 is a good streaming device for $99. It's a great device to use with old receivers or speaker amplifiers to add streaming capability to them. Throughout the week of use, I haven't encountered any problems with the device, but I really wish that Arylic can add a customizable EQ into the app. So the biggest competition of the LP10 would probably be the Veeam Mini. An advantage the LP10 has is that the Veeam Mini doesn't support Google Cast audio. But the Veeam Mini has a better EQ implementation than the LP10 in my opinion. So I really hope they can add customizable EQ in the app in the future. So this is my overview of the Arylic LP10 streamer. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. And please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you found it useful. Thank you for watching.